I will be talking about a story on Johnny Appleseed. I want to talk about this story because it really resonated with me when I was in kindergarten, and I love this story ever since. This story was written by Juan Halal, and he is an American writer who wrote this story to show all the younger kids about all the good things Johnny Appleseed was doing in his time. Just a quick overview of what Johnny Appleseed and what he did was he was an American pioneer nurseryman, and he went around from state to state, farm to farm, village to village, planting and eating apples as he went, making friends along the way. He lived on the hills and started traveling when he was in his teens. And my name is Neil. Let's get started with the video. Johnny Appleseed was a poor man. As he was young, he always wore a bowl on his head, and he didn't have the best clothes. He would have brown clothes that would be ripped everywhere. He would have pants ripped or even shorts, and he always walked around in bare feet. And and he loved to learn, and he loved to communicate with animals, feed animals, and he also liked talking with people and sparking up really fun conversations, just getting to know the other person. And so he did this as he was young. As he grew older, he started traveling from village to village. He went from Pennsylvania to Mississippi, and then from there to Illinois and Iowa. And what he did when he was traveling from village to village, from state to state, he would visit all these farms and amazing families and and all the nice food that they were farming on their farms and all the cows, the pigs, and the chickens, and he loved to feed them. He would always kneel down and feed the chickens as he went on. So when he was at these villages, he would usually get invited to the farmer's home, and so he would sit at their desk and sit at their dinner table and eat apples, apple pies, and eat amazing food like the farm food they grew, like potatoes, carrots, and other amazing fruits and vegetables. As Johnny Appleseed was there, he would always tell everyone his dream, and that was to see an orchard of apple trees all around America and all around the world. And so what happened was he would eat apples and collect the seeds that he got from the apples, and he would put those seeds in his pocket as if they were diamonds. And so Johnny did this a lot. He went from farm to farm, from state to state. And as he went on, the seasons changed, and when it came springtime, he always knew to plant thousands of apple trees, thousands of apple seeds everywhere. He always wished that he would look back one day and see all his trees and like his greatest creation. Johnny would, as Johnny was also traveling, he would talk to many people, eat dinner at many people's houses, at their farmhouses, and talk about what everyone did. Continue collecting apple seeds when he was eating those apples, and continue planting seeds as the seasons went on. And then a few years passed by, I'd say about 15 years, and he looked back and he would see all these amazing apple trees, all these apples from all these trees producing nice fruit. And he also started to realize how these communities started building homes around these apple trees. And so what they would do is they would pick the apples from the trees he planted that he was so preciously proud of, and and he would see those people eating the apples and also making apple pies with apples. He would see people sitting underneath the branches for like for shade, and he was so proud at that moment when his dream finally paid off. From traveling from state to state, from farm to farm, and planting all these seeds. His name wasn't always Johnny Appleseed. His true name was John Chapman. And later, people started calling him Johnny Appleseed. Thank you so much. I hope you really liked my story. My name is Neil. Have a nice day.